हेलो सर 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 आज जब बोलेगा ना सर
Hello everyone, I am Arjun.
and I'm Shivansh Goel.
So we are here to introduce you to the Onshape software and design a basic robot chases. So let's start. So what is Onshape? Onshape is a computer-aided design software system delivered over the internet via software as a service model (SaaS). It was a few weeks ago. It was hired by a company named PTC Creo, and PTC Creo is in collaboration with FTC First Organization. So that's how we are connected to Onshape. So let's start to build a chassis. First, from we need to import the Tetrix parts CAD file. So we you can do the same by copying the link and downloading the CAD file. Then it will be downloaded in your computer. There are two ways you can upload or import the parts in your Onshape. As Onshape, you do not need to download Onshape. It's a cloud computing software. So there are two ways. One, you import the parts, you import parts from uh, from your downloads. Second, you can make a folder in Onshape and take parts from it. So So you need to first make a folder by clicking on create button and choosing the folder option. You can name the folder as per your desire, like Part Studio. Press create. Open the folder. Click on insert, other documents, and my Onshape. Here you will see your folder appear. we are taking the part studio, and then you will see the parts imported. Y- you can just drag it or double click it to make it to have it in your assembly like this. So there are few ways you can actually so when you're working in Onshape for the first time, you need to understand the basics of it. So we need to know that how to move or make our cursor move in Onshape. We can move it in different ways, like you have to if you have to rotate, just click on the just right click on which point you have to rotate, at which it will rotate the at the point on where is your cursor, it will rotate on that point. You can also do it by clicking by pressing the mouse wheel and control. To pan the view, you can press the mouse wheel and just press the mouse wheel and hold and just drag your mouse. The view will be changed. To select something, click left. To select something, right click, left click on your mouse, select something, left click on your mouse. To deselect it, uh, click again on the selected part, or click on the white side, blank white space, or just press the space bar. To zoom in and out, use the mouse wheel. Yes, like this. To change, to change your view, press Shift+1. Shift+1, it will appear the front face. Shift+2, it will appear the back face. Shift+3, left side. Shift+4, right side. Shift+5, top. Shift+6, bottom. And Shift+7, back to isometric. So isometric is the view you can where all the faces, there are three faces, you can view from there. To move to the isometric view, there are also three options for that. You can just right click on the right side and select isometric. Yeah, just change the right click and select isometric, or just go on the cubicle. So let's start to make Shivansh, let's start. So as you can see, there are many comments like we have from Adik Behel. Do we have to create an Onshape account? Yes, you have to create an Onshape account for this. This is a paid software, but for first team FTC team, as we are 11117 programming club, it is free for us. From where we can get this, you just have to go to Google, type Onshape, and just create your account. Just create your account from there. So, Shivansh, please start. So there is a PDF file, step by step, how to make the push bot chases. From where, so we have a comment from where can we, no, congrats guys. Thank you very much. Could you please share the tool link here and also link to the first website? Of course, sure. We will just send you the link. Let's start. Shivansh will explain you step by step how to make a chases, how to fasten it, and one important thing: all this will happen in the assembly part only. So for this, we have to take a channel, two channels, one four screws, and four cap nut for it. You can get the Onshape. You, as I told previously, you can. It's a paid software, but for the FTC team, it is free. If you want to still try it, just go on Google, type Onshape, type Onshape, type Onshape, and then you create an account and start using it. So in this, you have to fasten the screw. So there is very minute thing that you will only understand when you practice it. When you click on fasten, fasten is an option so that we can connect the screw, so that you can connect the screw to the channel. There is a very minute thing, only you will only came to know if you practice this. So first, if you select the you have to select the faces of the part or object you have to connect. So first, select the and this the first object surfaces that has been selected will move to the second object surface. Means that if you have made a chassis and you have to attach a wheel to it, so you have to select the wheel surface, not the chassis surface first, because then the arm or the channel will move to the wheel, not the wheel to the main chassis board. So this have to be clearly in mind before you start. We have a comment from Adik, but how will they know that it is us? Adik, are you a part of an FTC team? Adik, Adik, are you a part of a FTC team? Yes, Shivansh, please start. No, okay. So you are not a part of the FTC team. Uh, no, Onshape is not free for everyone. It is free for the FTC teams. It's a competition, and FTC is an organization who conducts this competition. It's only for the team members of those teams. If you need, you can just if you need and need to work, you can just contact us, Programming Club. You can just view our Facebook page and contact us. We will guide you how to do the same. Okay, Shivansh, start.
Yeah, so basically we have to make the step one is to build the left rail. So we need four parts in that. We need a 160 millimeter channel, a 280 millimeter channel, a cap screw, and four cap nuts. So for we have uploaded all these on our assembly page. So let's start building. First we have to click on fastened, and then we have to first click on the face of this channel so that it can connect to the other channel so that we can fasten them with the screws. So we will click here, not here, because it if we'll click here, the channel will go inside the channel. So we'll click on this face and it will just connect straight up to like that. Yeah. So it's done.
Karthik, you are saying that I am Karthik. I also want to join. I don't know if I am an FTC. If I am in, look, FTC, acha, FTC club. Look, FTC. I need to explain a brief explanation about FTC till you can see the as alongside you can see the on shape. So FTC is an international competition. It is held every year. So we are a part of it as a team, 1117. So we go every year, and there are certain tasks we have to perform there. So then it is a very big scale competition, and it is organized by first organization. You want to also join programming club, Adik? So you can just view our Facebook page and do the same, and contact us. Their phone numbers and do the same. Uh, we are Team Programming Club 1117. So you can join us. So Shivansh, you can continue your explanation.
So we have connected these two channels together. Now we have to fasten the screw in between them so that they become fixed. So first we'll just click here at the face of this screw, and we have to click here so that it can be fastened up. We can just click on this arrow button to flip its primary axis. And then similarly we'll do it with the second screw.
The name of our page is Programming Club. Team 1117 FTC.
Now we have to insert the cap nuts in this screw so that it would be fully tightened up. So we'll just click on this button, this option revolute mate. It will just it means that it will revolve the cap nut from on this screw, and it would be tightened up. I'll show you how to do it. First we'll click on this phase of the cap nut, and we have to click on this circle.
Look, the face selection is very important. It can change your whole preview. It can change your whole 3D design. So be careful uh, while taking the faces, selecting it.
If we'll choose this phase, then half of the cap nut will go inside the channel. So we'll select the outermost face of the cap nut so that it would be perfectly fine for it. Now it's fully tightened up. If we'll move this channel, the second channel will also move with it because it's fully tightened up with that channel. So our first step is done. Now we are going to do the second step. It's just same as the step one. In fact, we have to build the right rail. We have built the left rail in that one. Now we have to build the right rail. So we need the same parts again.
No, Adik, if you are in the ATL mentor class, it does not mean you're in the team. It is a private competition, or we can say that you can create your own team. So I came to know that you can use Onshape. It is free for the students. The student license is free. The professional one is for paid purpose. So you can practice on Onshape with the student license. Shivansh, you can continue.
And continue. So we have inserted the same parts as we have inserted in step one. Now we have to build the right rail. Now let's begin. First, we'll change the angle of this channel as it is not the same angle, as it's not the correct angle as it is given.
So as we do to the right side, we have to do same as for the left, and as it has to be the parallel, as it has to be parallel. So yes, it is free for students. Uh, so for students, it's free. Not if you aren't a member of an FTC team. you can possibly have it for free. It's free for students, but but for professional work it is paid. Yes, it is free for students. Thank you, Revanshu. Thank you, Revanshu. Pushkar, you want to be a member of Programming Club FTC team? We have sent our uh, Facebook ID, Facebook page, and our number as well. You can contact us through that. Pushkar, Pushkar, we have sent our we have sent our we have sent how you can connect to us. We have sent a phone number and our Facebook page. Uh, Pushkar, are you there? Okay, thank you very much. Now let's move. We have to make our choices. Shivansh, on to you.
Yeah. So our step three is to connect the left and the right rails. So we have similarly made the right rail as we have made the left rail. Now we have to connect these both by a 288 millimeter flat bar.
So Shivansh is inserting parts.
So now we have to connect the both rails with the flat bar. So let's begin.
As I told, that surface selection is very important in this.
If you will select this entire part, so the flat bar will go inside the channel. So we have to select this only the upper circle.
As you can see, when we just drag the mouse, there is a preview of with the orange line. So you can see which surface you are selecting before clicking it. So it gives you an idea which surface you have to select.
Now we have to select the another rail to connect it with the first rail. rails have been connected with each another. Now we have to just fasten it with a screw.
So we have a question. We just need to log in Onshape, or it's different for students practice. No, just make an account in Onshape and register you as a student, and you can work on it.
Now we will
So
just
you
reveal.
so you can see in the resolute option there is a uh, blue box in which when you click or select some surface, it gets selected in it's get upload that part gets uploaded in the blue one also. There are different options you can use. When you are done, you can just uh, give it a tick or a cross if you don't need it. There are also numbers for this part if you don't get exact, if you don't know which channel or which flat bar you have to get from the uh, PDF file. So you can search the part with the numbers as well. You can see the parts number is also this. For flat bar it's 39070, and for socket head cap it's 39097, and many others like this.
So our step 3 is done. We have connected the both rails together as you can see. Now we move to step 4. Anyone has any doubts, so please ask.
Okay, very good. So anybody having any doubts, you can just ask. We are here to answer. Anyone? Can we continue? Just give it us a thumbs up so we can continue. Just give it a thumbs up. No thumbs up. Can we? Okay, Shivansh, continue.
So now on step 4, we have to place two corner brackets on these two channels. It means that we have to add the structural support brackets. These two acts like a support on this
Thank
channel.
you. Thank you, Devanshu. Yes, Shivansh. So, Shivansh, we have a question. What is the length of the bar?
What is the length
The
of the?
bar. So, the longer bar is of Shivansh?
No, let's see now. It's written here.
Yes, it's in the PDF file as well.
It's written that it's 288 millimeter.
And for the shorter one,
There's no shorter one.
the first we used in the first step.
So now I'm inserting the parts for step 4.
So you can see we didn't go to import files, we just insert it as we have it on our Onshape. We
And it's
don't have to
important
do
to
the
and and it's important to click this tick, otherwise everything will be vanished. So now on step 4, we have to add these two corner brackets on the end of these two small channels. So now we are just placing these two small brackets on these channels. It's done. Now we have to only just fasten up the screw so that it can be tightened. We have to do the same with all the four screws.
any doubts, anyone?
We have fastened all the screws. Now we have to only revolute the cap nuts on the screws. So we'll click on revolute mate. We have to do the same with the left left two cap nuts.
So you can see down there where the assembly is selected, just above the bat, where we check our battery, just above it, battery power. Just above it, there are assembly ones and different parts we have imported or uploaded for it. So we all this connecting part is done on the assembly one.
Our step 4 has been done. Now we are going to on step 5. Now on step 5 we have to add a structural support on these two small brackets. We
Basically to the
add
faces.
we'll add a flat building plate on these two supports so that it can withstand like this.
Everyone just keep typing something, some questions, some doubts, so that the session can be a little interesting and interactive between us and you. So we have till now done. We have made a left side and a right side panel connected through a flat bar and attach in another flat bar to give it a structural support. Just fastening it with this screw. So you see there are several options uh, uh, besides fasten and resolute. What is the size of this yellow part? Uh, you need not worry about the size. Just copy the name or the number from the PDF. You will able to upload it on your assembly.
Now we just need to add the screws in this.
How do we import the things? Yes. Okay. So this question I will leave it till the end. It is very as we told in the first, as we told first, that you have to just go to create. When you just open it and make an account and Onshape is ready for use, go to create a folder, import. For you, Revanshu, we will do it again at the end of the session. Okay, Shivansh?
What do we have to do?
We have to just make Revanshu understand how to import the parts once again at the end of the session. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, Revanshu.
Now we are just adding the cables to make the screw tighten.
Okay, Raj. Thank you very much for asking a question. What is the number of PDF? Okay, we will just share the link with you. Remind, uh, we will just share the link. Yes.
Our step 5 is over. Now we have to build the left electron plate. For this, we need a flat building plate, 232-meter standoff post, and the thing that written here. Now let's start building the left electronic plate.
So 3D designing needs a lot of time, but the result is very attractive when you see and make it at last.
So now we are just fixing this with this, so it's taking a bit time. Sorry for that.
So we need to tell you something that Onshape in this lockdown period is conducting a competition for FTC teams. That we have to create a design of a robot which can help in this COVID-19 pandemic, which can be helpful in this COVID-19 pandemic. So the purpose we are here and presenting how to use it is because of the you can know how to use Onshape and possibly help all the world, because this is a problem that is faced worldwide, and help all of us to uh, to overcome or make be a helping hand in this critical situation. Any questions? Anyone? Any questions?
Yeah, so it's done finally. Now we have to just fasten the screw so that it can be tightened up.
Yes, we will share the link of the PDF. Yes, it's being shared by Rivanshu. Thank you, Rivanshu.
Now our step 6 has been completed. Now we have to add electronic plate to the frame that we have built earlier. Let's do that. So we have just fixed this part to it. Now just we have to add two screws to it so that it can be tightened up fully. Now just we have to fasten up the screws to our electronic plate. Now just we have to revolute the cap nuts on the screw.
I think it was really fast. And
We have got the frame. Now we have to do the step. We have to build the right electronic. So we are not building this for you. You have to build it on your way so that you can practice something to build. So we are just leaving that part so that you can build and just fix it on here. Now we'll do the step one. It's a step one for drive motor and drive wheels. Means just we have to insert the wheels. Now first we'll insert the motor mounts. Now we have to insert the motor mounts. So now we are just building. So we are just placing the motor mount on our. So let's do that.
we have created electronic plates because we have to keep our batteries and power distributor so that it can be so that the power can be easily distributed to the motors and other parts. So that's step to
So we
make
have
our
so we have inserted the motor mounts on our channel. It would look like something this. Now we just need to add the screw so that it can be fastened up.
you have to just go to create and document. When you click create and just go to document, okay. that okay, Rohan?
Now we'll add now we'll add now we'll add cap nuts on the screw.
We Arvind, we will tell you about we have told about this and we will tell you about this. Okay, just go to Tetrix website. Just type Tetrix on Google and you open the first tab and then scroll down. It must be there must be button naming downloading 3D CAD file. Just click on that and the parts will be downloaded as a zip file.
Now we have added the motor mount on our robot. Now just we have to do the same at the other side. Now let's do it all that also. As it is given, we have to do it on both the sides. So we'll just insert the same parts again.
Thank you, Arvind.
Now we just need to fasten up the screws. Now we'll just revolute our cap nuts. We are done with our step one of putting the motors. Now we'll have to insert tornado motors uh, in these two parts we have just placed in the previous section.
So till motor is connected to motor hub, we can I and you audience can have a little chat. So any questions, anything, not a question. So we have fixed our first motor, and it was not properly done. So again, so I told you to select the faces. It is very important to select the surfaces or the faces in which you, of which you are, of two objects which you are connecting. So now it's okay. Now, what are these parts called? Uh, they are the parts of they are the parts of Tetrix kit. There is a kit that named Tetrix. They are the parts. So now uh, we are dealing with tornado motor. Right now we are dealing with tornado motor. Just selecting the surface and selected. So I have told you that the first surface you have selected of the object will move to the second object. So you can see we select the surface of the motor first and then the motor hubs once. So that the motor hub won't move from the chassis, the motor moves to the motor hub.
So we have successfully placed the motor. In reality, it looks like this. Now we have to add the motor shaft hubs on these two motors, and then we'll add the wheels.
Inserting the parts, motor hub and the Shivansh, can you tell us why we have to take the motor shaft?
Sorry, I
Shivansh,
can't hear you. Can you repeat it?
can you please tell us why we have to take motor shaft?
So we have to take the motor shaft so that there should be some gap between our motor and our wheel.
Okay, thank you. We will take the motor shaft. Our wheel, uh, then our wheel will touch then our wheel will touch the chassis or the side side arms of our robot. So it is necessary to maintain a certain gap. So just fixing the motor shaft and it is done. Going to the second one, selected the surface, going to the motor and selected the motor surface as well, taking in it. So as you can see, we took the option of slider, not fasten or resolute. So we are able to slide it. It makes our 3D model even realistic on shape. So you can slide it as you can do in reality. You can slide it, revolve it, fasten it fixing only, but still in the other options you can do it in a practical manner as well in 3D.
Now we'll add the wheels. So then now we'll insert our wheels, which are this one. Now let's begin to fasten our wheels. Now we'll revolute our two wheels on the motor shaft hubs. As you can see, our wheel has been perfectly fitted with the motor. Now we just need to tighten it up with two screws, and we'll just fasten it in these four small brackets, not in these bigger ones. Now you can see we have successfully fitted up our first tire. Now we'll just do same with the another. Now we'll just fasten our screws with the tire.
So we are almost going. So we have taken our two motors, we have taken our two wheels, and almost going to finish with our robot chases.
We have successfully done the first two front tires, as you can see. Now we have to build the omni wheel assembly. Now in case of here, we are not going to add the omni wheels as they do not get easily fit with our axle. So we are going to add the first wheels that we have selected. So it means instead of these wheels, we are going to use the wheels that we have used in front. So as you can see that we have to first click here, and click here. So you can see that we can move it easily in front inside. We can move it easily. We'll do it again.
So for the second wheel, our first step is successfully done. The slider motion we are trying, and it is done. So now we just need to take wheels and do the rest of our job. I think our audience has gone. So is there anyone? So please type your doubt, say anything so we can know, we can get a little excited about doing it, about making this chases. Is there anyone? So we have selected our parts. We have selected if you have to fasten them, resolute. So in this case, we have to fasten it. So this step also done. Moving on to other steps. So you notice this thing that we didn't insert the motor in this for these two wheels. Inserting parts from our folder, inserted. So there is a question. What was the name of your robot in the FTC competition? You guys are doing great. Can you show how to import the models and focus on the tips and tricks? Can you models? Are you talking about the parts? Lokesh, are you talking about the parts? So you can import the parts from Tetrix website. Just go to Google, type Tetrix, and click on the
Tetrix.com.
first option, and just slide down. There must be a option of downloading 3D CAD file. Just download it, and it will be appear in your downloads as a zip file. So uh, our robot name was Sky Civic. uh, Last year's FTC theme was Skystone. It was based on it. In Skystone, we have to create a skyscraper. So, okay, Lokesh, welcome. So we have uh, done our first wheel.
Now we have to
Moving on.
do the same with the second one. Let's do it quickly too.
Okay, so there is a question how to use the zip file in the Onshape. Just open the zip file. When you open it, there must be a folder. Just copy the folder to another place in Photos or on desktop. Go to Onshape, click on Create, Insert Parts, and then you can select the copied folder. Look, uh, in this FTC competition, there is not a award like winning or losing. There are 12 to 13 different awards. So last year, we got nominated for an award, but previously, before that, we got award each and every year. Connect Award, Judges Award. So there are different awards.
So now we have imported the parts for the second tire. Let's do it quickly so that we can wind up. So this is a bronze bushing. It's just used to stop the.
For this year, look, no, we didn't want anything, won anything, but we got nominated for an award. We did went to the semifinals as well.
Hello. Both. So now we are just fixing the part so that we can wind up quickly and we can make our rope chassis faster. So we'll select the fasten. We'll select the bronze bushing and the circle like this. Then we'll select this white axle spacer and we'll just click here so that it can be fastened right there. And then We have to insert our wheel, click on revolute, okay. So we have placed our wheel. Now we are just going to fix it up. So we'll take our axle spacer and click on this circle so that it can stop the wheel. Then we'll select on, oh sorry, we can click on fasten, select on the upper circle and click here. It is basically used to stop the wheel from escaping. So see, we have completed our chassis. Any questions to everyone? So please may ask.
There is a question of Lokesh. After building the robot, it is possible to check the center of the gravity. Shivansh,
What?
after building the robot, it is possible to check the center of the gravity.
Wait a minute.
So now, many of you wants to see the robot and know about the FTC. So we have completed our chases. Now we will be showing you our website and robots. So Shivansh, please open our website, FTC website. So we are a team from different schools. Shivansh, please, can you show them our robot of different year? So there are different. So like we won the Connect Award. So there are different themes every year and different robot designs for every year. So this is the robot for the last year, 2018. This is the previous one. So you can see there are different designs for the same. Yes, Lokesh, for the mechanism wheels, there are different parts. You have to just select the whole mechanism wheel and then drag it.
So here's our email address and a WhatsApp number. So you can just contact us.
So this is how you can make a basic chassis of a robot. Thanks for attending this live session. Shivansh, you want to say something?
No, just I want to say thank you for being patient and seeing our full webinar.
So thank you everyone.
We'll do it. We'll do it more, and we're going to show you how to build the entire robot in the next session. Thank you.
Thank you everyone.